and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What's the deal, everybody? Shout out to all my insomniacs out there that can't sleep. That's why they made me to go ahead and entertain you while y'all up. Y'all sitting there in the bed, fidgeting with your phone, checking your Facebook, checking your IG, checking your Twitter, and guess what? Fuck that shit. Welcome to the mind of Lunatik, where everything and anything can happen. We can talk about it. We can, it is what it is. It's one of them shows that when you can't sleep, just tune in and we'll just discuss whatever comes to mind. And right now, I'm off of, what am I off of right now? 2 Bud Ices with 1 to go. And I'm talking about the tall boys, 25-ounce cans. So just imagine what's going to be said, what could happen during my shall I say, my journey towards a non-sober life. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching. This is the pop-up. You know what I mean? You never know when this show is going to just happen. It just happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it will. That's why it's very important that you get the notification bell so you can be notified of shit like this. Shout out to everybody that's up with the ghosts and the goblins. You know what I mean? The vampires, the Bigfoots, all that good shit. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I see y'all out there. B-Al's in the building. Shout out to B-Al for being up, man, because you know you got school in the room. Now I'm fucking with you. Salute to my guy B-Al is in the building. Yes, indeed. Gabe, I'm glad to see you with me. You know what I mean? Oh, my mic is messed up? Are you playing with me or is that for real? The mic is tripping? My mic should be tripping. It should be good. Hey, you guys in the chat, let me know if my mic is tripping, man. I'll try to get it, man. You know what I mean? We back. I'll show you the boss with the sauce. Yes, we are. We are back. Exactly. The mic is crazy? Okay, hold on.
Okay. Did it work now? I checked the levels. It's checking the levels. Let me know if y'all can hear. Can y'all hear? Let me know if that works. I'm trying to reboot the mic, so I had to unplug it, plug it back in, leave the studio, come back into the studio. Let me know. Can y'all hear the mic? Can y'all hear the mic? Okay, we solid now. Okay, you know what? Because I was messing with this thing earlier, because I'm working on some. I got a whole nother YouTube channel, you guys. It's not Raider content. It's basically it's gonna be like hip hop news and you know what I mean, hood shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some hood shit. Put it like that. I got cats that's gonna be on telling stories of their past, and you know what I mean. We're gonna discuss the news, current events in hip hop news. It's not always about rappers, just street shit. You know what I mean? And it's called On Everything Podcast. So if you guys would like to, if you guys are into that kind of stuff, go to Paperhound TV, PAPERHOUND, one word, TV. All of it ran together. Paperhound TV, subscribe. I'm working on that now, so that's my next venture. Bringing back the Paperhound Entertainment brand. We already have the Paperhound clothing line, the entertainment, the TV on YouTube. So stay tuned, man. We got some good shit coming for y'all. If y'all like the little stories and you know what I mean, what's going on in current events in hip hop and what's going on in the streets, we're covering that. We're covering it. You know what I mean? We covering it. So y'all go ahead and do that shit, man. You feel me? So that's my next venture. Like I said, my mind don't stop. I keep this shit going, man. Man, I appreciate you, Alfredo. Thank you for subbing, man, for real. Matter of fact, let me put the link down in the chat in case that's something that you guys might be into. I hope if it is, then you guys subscribe. And there got some older stuff on there. I did a reality show called From Hood Life to Wood Life. I talked about it before, but some of y'all may not have caught that. It's about taking people from the inner city, taking them out to the country and introducing them to fishing and so forth. And the name of that is called From Hood Life to Wood Life. It features my brother, rest in peace, Chuck Mees. Man, hey, if y'all would, man, check that out. You got some of my music on there from that I released previously. I'm back into the music game. I'm not gonna drop anything new, but I do have an artist, which is my cousin, A1 the Assassin. So keep that name in your brain cells. He's dropping heat. He had to do a bid in the pen. You know what I mean? 4.5 years later, he's out. We're back on it again. I was dealing with him before he went in, but you know, life is a life. He's out now, so we're gonna try to keep him out. You hear me, A1? Your ass ain't going back in there, bruh. Shit. So with that being said, man, if y'all into like the hip hop genre, want to know the current, current events going on within the streets, hip hop and whatnot worldwide, people telling their stories. There's other podcasts that will be on that channel. The Hustler's Handbook, which is about people who came from the inner city, whether it was from gangs or hustling, and got into the frame of mind as far as starting businesses and translating everything over from what they learned in the streets to legal corporations, LLCs, and so forth. We're gonna bring it all to you, man. I'm trying to bring y'all a whole different aspect, but this will always be Raiders Allegiance. Ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? It's just something else I want to add to my portfolio, as we may call it. But yeah, man, if you guys are into it, man, hey, do that shit, man. Let me go ahead and get this link, and not my link. Pause. If you guys, oh shit, I went to the wrong shit. Hold on, real quick. I'm trying to get this link real quick to the channel. We need to switch accounts. We need to go to Paperhound TV. Remember that? Paperhound TV. Let's sign out of this. Paperhound TV, man. We're gonna bring you guys some good stuff, good news, biographies, music, everything urban. We're gonna bring it to you. So don't even trip. If y'all into that, hey, subscribe. If not, hey, it's all good, man. Stick with the Raiders. You know what I mean? Raiders Allegiance. Well, I'm still gonna be here. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So don't even worry. We want Paperhound TV. Let me get this link for those who might be interested. Dun, 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 dun. I had to start the channel back up, man. I was like, I get ideas, and I'm like, man, I need to make this shit happen again. You feel me? So that's what we working on, man. Me and my friends, we were getting this shit back cracking again. Okay, we got this right here. What I want to do is, and we are live right now on Paperhound TV as well with the Mind of Lunatic show. Shout out to everybody that's out there watching, man. I appreciate you guys. Where is the link at? Oh, right here. Yes, indeed. We want to go to my channel. And then bam, bam. Copy. And then we jump back here like this and bam, bam. Let's see if this works. All right, there go the link. I just dropped the link into the chat. If you guys are interested, man, go ahead and copy and paste and subscribe, man. I'll really appreciate it. If you're into, like, you know what I mean, the current events in hip hop, urban shit, you want to hear stories of people's ups and downs in life, how they started their business, coming from nothing. We gonna have all that, bruh. You know what I mean? Hey, for real. Shout out to everybody that's watching, even though there's only 9 here. But 9 is a magical number, believe it or not. It takes 9 months for a baby to be born. Yep. You lay the number 9 on his back, it looks like a pregnant woman. Yes. 360 degrees. 3 plus 6 plus 0 equals 9. Yes. 9 is a powerful number. It's a powerful number. Exactly. All right, Art White. Hey, enjoy your night at work, man. Hey, if you can listen in. If not, hey, bro, it's all good. There will be, everybody knows there is What the Fuck Friday. The show starts at 7 a.m. this morning. So just a few hours from now. There's 2 shows today. This is the late after hour show. Out here on the West Coast, we are past 3:30. It is 3:43 out here on the West Coast. Shout out to everybody on the East Coast, man. 6 o'clock in the a.m. going on 7. Hope you guys' day goes smooth. Man, for real, for real. What I do on this show, we just talk about anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. We just hang out. I don't sleep late, so I'm up. And I know there's people out there that got insomnia and that, you know what I mean, maybe they're up already because wherever they are on this planet Earth, the time is different. So whether it's 3 o'clock here, 6 o'clock on the East Coast, or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, anywhere else, military time, hey, good morning. I hope everything is well. I hope your Friday goes smooth. You make it back to your loved ones. You know what I mean? Hey, that's all that matters, man. Shout out to Raider Nation, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. For real. All eyes on G, man. Top of the morning. What is the deal, my brother? Hey, I'm just up late night. You know what I mean? Giving y'all some entertainment. Exactly. You went and looked at the channel. Entertainment for the streets, from the streets. Exactly. Paper Hound TV is about to kick off, man. I'm about to get that shit going, and it's gonna be cracking. Trust me, it's gonna be the thing. Regardless of where you're from, who you are, and what you believe in, we gonna talk about everything on that channel. So hey, stay tuned, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I got some good shit coming for y'all. I got some real 100 type individuals with stories from the penitentiary to out on the streets, how they started their business after getting out the pen and go, you know what I mean? Some positive shit. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about all the shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You're gonna hear stories about it, but you want to hear stories mainly on how they turn their lives around. You know what I mean? Get back on track and do something that can support their families, pay their bills, and something that they can keep their head up and their chest out and be proud of. You know what I mean? I'm all about positivity here, and that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? It's gonna be people from all walks of life. Hispanic, black, white, Asian, it don't matter. We're gonna get stories. They're gonna be on here. You know, you never know who's gonna pop up. I got friends that got stories in their life. I got stories, you know what I mean? They have stories. So we're gonna share them with the world and not brag about it, but show you how you can simply change your life by changing the way you think. You know what I mean? Just because you have a background of court cases, convictions, whatever it is you go through, doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. We do horrible things. You know, there's a lot of us that do horrible things because we made the wrong decision. And we felt like maybe at that time, that is how we were supposed to be. But when you get older, you realize and look back and like, we don't have to be like that. We don't have to be like that. So I'm gonna take the shit that I learned and others that what they learned, and we're gonna pass it on and show y'all, especially the youth. You don't have to go that route. You don't have to go that route. You know what I mean? There's other options. You are in control of your life. Where you end up is where you want to be. And that's how, there's no excuses. Oh, I had a hard life. Oh, my dad wasn't in the household. You're going to hear a whole lot of stories like that on here. On the Paper Hound TV channel. You're going to hear it. You know what I mean? I got homeboys that I'm like my brothers, that their stories ain't the same as mine, but we all have our own struggles. I judge no one. I don't judge anyone, because who am I to judge anybody? I'm not perfect. There's shit in my life that people can look at and be like, you did what? You know what I mean? Never pass judgment. All you can do is better yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do. Shout out to those who want to participate, become subscribers of the channel. We're not monetized over on Paper Hound TV, because I was starting that channel up, doing things with it, and then I let it go. Some of y'all know the circumstances, but now that I'm like, man, I'm not gonna quit on it. You know what I mean? Quitting ain't an option, just like quitting on the Raiders. Ain't an option. It ain't gonna happen. Be out, man. What's the deal? You think I'm an alien in a bodysuit? Hey, you say, hold on. Here go. Okay, let's. I'm gonna give you a little taste of what's going to go down. Okay, look. Out here in Vegas, right? This some real shit, y'all. Don't think I'm bullshitting you. This is real documented ass shit. So out here in Vegas, police were getting, 911 calls saying that they seen shit in the sky looking like it was falling and crashing, right? Some lights. They got video of this. Y'all can look it up on YouTube. But one of the calls was an individual who said that whatever came to Earth had two beings that were between 8 and 10 feet tall with big eyes in his backyard right then and there. Now, people say, oh, nah, he was tripping. But the police officers, some of them, seen that same light fall to Earth. There was no crash. It came to Earth, but it was no crash. There was no crash site. But the beings that were not, I'm gonna say beings as far as I knew how many there were. There were two that were called in on 911 from the guy who said they landed in his backyard. And it was like, well, can you describe them? He said, whatever they are not human. This is no joke. I'm not trying to play no prank. They're about 8 to 10 feet tall, got big eyes and big mouths, and they're just standing in my backyard and they're just looking at me. How close he was to them, I don't know. But this was on the news. I bullshit you not. This was on the news out here. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, man, because y'all gonna be like, oh, lunatic trip. I don't do shrooms. I don't do drugs. I have not smoked weed in fuck. That long. You know what I mean? I don't do drugs. I drink. I love my alcohol. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I love my alcohol. Alcohol is good for you, just in moderation though. But let me see if I can find this video. And then I'm gonna play y'all the video. I can hear the shit, and you tell me what you think. Now, I didn't see the shit, but there's people and police that said they did see the lights in the sky. Now, some people were saying, oh, it's just an airplane. I'm landing at McLaren Airport over there by the Strip. But the police was even asking each other like, hey, bruh, am I tripping, or did you see them lights too in the sky? Now, some of the cops was like, no, we didn't see anything. You know what I mean? But then some was like, yeah, we seen a light. You know what I mean? But that we couldn't make it out as far as what it was. And then you got this dude that same night that said, hey, he got two beings that ain't human. Now, do I believe in aliens? Because, they teach us a lot of shit, right? They force feed us a lot of shit that ain't true. You know what I mean? Whether it's American mythology, like how the Greeks had their own mythology. A lot of nations and so forth, before time became more advanced, they believed in stuff like this. And the stories are like outlandish, like, bruh, that's mythical shit. You're talking about fucking leprechauns and you know what I mean, that kind of shit. But this is one of them things where more than one person confirmed it, as far as what they seen was identical described by the other person, and these people didn't know each other. And the police even said, like, bro, I seen something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, there was a light. I don't know if it crashed or whatnot, but they said it didn't crash because the beings that was either on, if it was a spaceship, were alive. But bruh, do I believe in that shit? This is the only, I'm gonna give you the only reason why that it could be, okay? Because of how time and space works. It's a fact. If you see light, like say for instance, you seen, if any of you guys are familiar with the Big Bang Theory, right? Of how Earth and the planets in our solar system got created. There was a Big Bang, right? If you were to look, if you had a telescope or something that took you way out into space to see a Big Bang, depending on how far that Big Bang event happened, is how many years ago it happened, and we're just seeing it now. Like, there's things that could happen that we can see that we won't see until like billions of years later. That's how light travels. Light doesn't travel instantly. There's a time on light. And for us to see light in space, like the Big Bang or maybe a supernova of a star, whatnot, all that light, by the time we see what happens, it done happened millions, billions of years ago, depending on how far away it is, right? So that just tells you how advanced something could be. Like if these beings came to Earth from another planet, you know what I mean? And you figure with every star that you see in the sky, there could be planets around going around that shit. And we see how many stars there are. Space is infinite. As far as the way what we know, there's no end to it. But I mean, how can you 100% know if you can only see so far, and you can't say, like, say for instance, you take a cup of water out the ocean and then you just judge that cup of water and saying this is what the whole ocean is like. No, that's just a cup of it. There's shit in that ocean that ain't in that cup that, you know, that exists. Same thing with this planet. There's a lot of land on this planet that has never been by humans. It has never been like discovered, you know what I mean? Like, there's parts of this planet that we still have not set foot on, that we know nothing about. Same with the ocean. There's a lot of the ocean that we don't know about. There's species on Earth and inland that we have not discovered yet. And humans been here for how many years? For thousands, billions, millions of years, and we still haven't discovered everything. So if we haven't discovered everything on Earth, what makes you think we discovered everything in space that's infinite? Earth ain't infinite. It begins and ends. We know where the beginning and the end is on this planet, right? But out in space, if it's infinite, from what we know, you know, we have not seen an end with the telescopes we develop or the spacecraft or the satellites that we put out there to do discovering for us. We haven't seen anything beyond it, bruh. In our lifetime, none of us is gonna be here when they discover some shit past, like, oh, there go the wall of space. You know what I mean? Like, space got a wall. You know what I mean? But it's just, you know, just topics. Like I said, anything goes tonight on this show. We could talk about anything. But that was in the news. Do I believe in it? I'm the kind of motherfucker, show me. Ozzy, salute. Hey, Australia, you should be like, what, about 12 noon? Having crumpets and tea? No, I'm fucking with you. Hey, I definitely, on my bucket list, Australia definitely is a go-to spot on my list. I gotta go. I gotta see the opera house. Bro, like I told my son I want to take him to a lot of places that we have not been like out of the country, and see, his passport is about to end, so we're gonna have to renew that shit. But I want to definitely take him to Egypt. Australia, I gotta go to. just because I'm into wildlife, nature, there's animals there that ain't here on Earth unless you see them in a zoo, but I want to see them in their natural surroundings. I think you get a better appreciation of life when they're, you know what I mean, when you see them in their own atmosphere, their own living ability, you know what I mean, not abilities, but living conditions. Salute to everybody, man. All eyes on G. Hey, all eyes on G. Hey, that's the one thing when I do research on shit, there's a lot of the ocean we have not even ventured into. You know what I mean? Like we can only as humans go so deep in the ocean. The deepest part of the ocean is in the Pacific. I forgot the name of it, but it goes so many miles deep. And like they send aqua drones type, like in the water that's not man. Well, man runs it through a remote, but men can't go in there because of the pressure, right? So they send shit down there. Now, this is the part of the ocean that they say the large squid and other ocean dwelling beings. I ain't gonna say all fish because all of them ain't fish, but beings in the ocean that we have not discovered. Like, you remember when the big tsunami hit in Japan, and then a lot of these creatures got brought up, you know what I mean, from the depths and came ashore, and there was a whole lot of different type of fish and whatnot that was weird looking, that like, what the fuck is this? There is still a lot of shit on this planet we have not discovered, that we have not documented. That's crazy. Because man been here, and all man ever does is they go on journeys to discover shit. They're curiosity. You know what I mean? They're curious. They want to know. But they still don't know of everything. You know what I mean? You know some, and it's just a fraction. Matter of fact, let me get to watch this. The numbers are ridiculous as far as what we have not discovered. What percentage of Earth is discovered? Now listen, I'm gonna read. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pop this up. I'm gonna read this shit to y'all. This shit, the numbers on this shit is ridiculous. How long has man existed on Earth? Right? Just put that into focus. We'll get the exact number in a minute, but I don't know if nobody knows the exact number. But this is a factual number right here about the ocean. Give me my mic, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. They say more than 80% of the ocean has never been mapped, explored, or even seen by humans. 80%, right? 80%. Now let me give you some numbers that puts that into contrast, or not contrast, but puts this into relevance, right? So they said 80% of the ocean, right, has never been mapped, discovered, or even seen by humans. 80%. Now watch this shit. I'm gonna give you an idea of how much that is. This shit is crazy, dude. What percent of Earth is made of ocean? Now listen. Okay, the ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, but yet 80% of that has never been mapped, discovered, or seen. 80% of 70% of this planet, and that's just water. We're just talking water now. We're not talking land. 70% of this planet is made up of water, ocean. And only 80% of that has never been seen, mapped, or discovered. So that leaves you 20% of that 70% of the Earth. That's water, though. Watch what I tell you when I show you about land. Now, land, you would think, oh, easy access. Like ocean depths keep you from going as deep as they go. So of course you could be like, well, of course humans can't go that deep, so they can't discover, you know what I mean, a lot of stuff that's beyond our grasp. Correct. But land, we can reach land anywhere. But watch this shit. So okay, hold on. So if 70% of Earth is ocean, that means 30% is land, right? Now watch this. What percent of land has not been seen by humans? So 5% of Earth has not been seen, like land, by humans or untouched, right? So if it's 5% of land, right? So to be in perspective, that's only 30% of Earth. So out of 30% of Earth, 5% of that has never been seen by man. But in the ocean, 80%. So you got 80% and 5%. 85% of Earth has not ever been seen. That's crazy. That's crazy. 85% of Earth has never been seen, mapped, or discovered by man. 85. That means only 15% is accounted for. Or no, I take that back. Yeah, that's right. 85%. So only 15% of Earth has been accounted for that we done set foot on, we done dove in, we done sent drones to. That's crazy. As long as humans been here, only 15% has been discovered and seen. So it makes you think, well, what's out there then? Out of the 85% we ain't seen, what species of animals, insects, you know what I mean, microbes, all that. What's out there that we ain't seen? Well, I bet you, because if you step out of your body and just look, like, if you don't think, like, if it, put it like this is what I used to do as a kid. I'll step back and look at some of the animals on Earth that we know about, right? And just pretend that I'm not from Earth and this is my first time seeing them. You can't tell me a fucking giraffe ain't no weird ass fucking animal. A hammerhead shark ain't no weird ass fucking animal. A jellyfish ain't no weird ass fucking animal. Even an elephant. This motherfucker got a long ass trunk that he uses to grab shit and eat shit and washes his ass with, and you know what I mean? A giraffe. Regular ass, I mean, they're big, regular body, but that long ass fucking neck. It is a when you sit back and you just look at Mother Nature, you just marvel at, like, there's some weird looking ass shit on this planet, bruh, and we only seen 15% of it. That's you know what I mean? Or not 15%, but we only seen 20. Let's see, 20 and 95. No, I ain't. 20% of the ocean we seen, and 95% of the Earth we seen. You know what I mean? So it's like that's just think what else is out there. You know what I mean? We sit here and trip off of dinosaurs. I promise, I ain't gonna promise. I don't know shit. I ain't no archaeologist or nothing. But if that much of the planet, see, that's why when you hear stories of like the Loch Ness monster, now you start thinking, well, it could be true. If we only seen 20% of the ocean, out of that 80%, maybe there's a few Loch Ness monsters, you know what I mean, that we ain't seen. Bro, I tell you, it's my mind work like that, boy. I be thinking of some shit that, like, wow, bro, that's crazy. And that, BL, you hit, that's another point. Underground caves. Like, that's why they think that there's an inner Earth. They feel like there's Earth below the surface, why it can't be. as deep as the surface is supposed to go to the core, why not in between the surface and the core? There's no pockets in Earth, because you got to remember the way over millions and billions of years, you figure you got this ground, and then more dirt covers that, and then it just keeps going and going and going and going, right? So pushing, not really pushing anything down, but just building the crust further out. You know, whether you have volcanic eruptions, and like for instance, Hawaii is an island built on volcanic rock. It's not a man-made island, and it's not a natural island. It's an island that when every time the volcanoes erupt, all that lava comes, hit the water, cools down, becomes a solid mass. That's how the island of Hawaii was built, through volcanic eruption. You know what I mean? Pele is what they call the volcano on the Big Island. Hilo, on Hilo and Kona, where Kona and Hilo is on the Big Island. That the islands are made from volcanic eruption. That island, those islands was not always there. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, the mankind that is on the islands of Hawaii, because I remember when I went to Hawaii, I went to the museum, and the natives of, there's no natives of Hawaii. The people that became natives of Hawaii came from I'm gonna tell you, they're not originally from there, because like I said, it's an island that became because of the volcanic eruptions. But before that happened, there was no living people on there. They came from Tahiti. The original Hawaiians are from Tahiti. Facts. They facts. They hit the waters and came up on Hawaii, which was developed through volcanic explosion, with the volcanic lava, the lava coming down the mountains, hitting the ocean, cooling off, and becoming a solid form. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot of shit out there. Raider Goon, top of the morning. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Time Trap? I'm gonna have to. Hey, what was that on Netflix or something? Be out. Time Trap. I'm gonna check it out. See, I'm into shit like that, bruh. I mean, I'm into anything that makes you go, Shout out to Arsenio Hall. Makes you go, Makes you think. You know what I mean? We don't have all the answers. That's why I believe, like, for anybody that acts like they do have all the answers, nah, man, we're not even close. Like I say, time is a man-made thing. Time doesn't really exist. We put time on things so we can keep, you know what I mean, not in control of it, but keep up with what's going on. You know what I mean? To have a layout. That's all time is. Time doesn't exist. You know what I mean? 24 hours, like I say. Matter of fact, here's a good thing of that. My son had a science project, right, for his 8th grade class. And what they wanted him to do is create a brochure of him trying to sell the planet Jupiter. So I helped him out with it, right? So we're going through it. We're listening. He's reading me the stats. He's telling me, you know what I mean, the distance, the time frame, all that, right? So I'm figuring every planet is different. Now, fucking Jupiter is way bigger than Earth. Way bigger. Like, humongous. Bigger. Let me get the right numbers, man, because I forgot. How big is Jupiter compared to Earth? Now, look at this. Okay. Jupiter is 11 times larger than Earth, right? And they said if Earth was a nickel, Jupiter would be a basketball. That's how big Jupiter is. But you can't land on Jupiter because Jupiter is 90% methane gas and 10% helium. So it's just condensed gas. It's a gas planet. But the thing about Jupiter is Jupiter has over 80 moons. 80 moons. This motherfucker got 80 moons. Bruh. One Jupiter day is 12 hours. Half of an Earth day. Right? A year. One Earth year is equal to, it takes 12 years to equal one Earth year on Jupiter. That's how long it takes for Jupiter to get around the sun. 12 Jupiter years is equal to one Earth year. Or no, 12, is it? Yeah, 12 Jupiter years is one Earth year. I think, maybe I'm backwards with it. I can't remember. But it's crazy, bruh. Like I said, and that's not the only planet that exists. This is just the planet in our solar system. You know how many solar systems is out there? We're talking about infinite. Infinite means it goes on and on and on, never stops. There's no end. So, the thing we should really be looking at is, well, fuck. What is exactly space if there's no end to it? Because, on Earth, everything has an end. There is nothing on Earth lasts forever. There's an end. So for us to really kind of compute what fucking infinite is like our minds can't grasp it, because from birth all the way up to adulthood, we've always been taught nothing lasts forever. There's going to be a time in history and in time, time, that something ends. So when we hear infinite, we kind of like, wait a minute, what the fuck is infinite? We don't really grasp that. Like, how can something not end? So when you look at space, it's supposed to be infinite. It doesn't end. So that means if it doesn't end, just imagine all the stars are suns. And all those suns have planets. Maybe some don't have planets. Maybe the planets haven't formed yet. Maybe it's just one of those suns that don't have planets. So go look at the rest of and we can't even put a number on exactly how many suns, stars is out there. We don't know. If it's infinite, it's beyond what we can see. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, getting back to square one where we started at, why would there not be other life out there out of a universe, not a universe, out of space that does not end, with as many stars that are suns that have planets that go around them? Why not be any other walks of life out there that we would never encounter, because either they're not developed scientifically to make it to our planet, or us making it to theirs? Maybe these other beings' lifespans are less than what we have, as far as compared in man time. Which, like I said, time doesn't exist. I mean, there's time if you want to put a label on it, but 24 hours, 1 hour, 60 seconds, that's all man-made. Man made that shit. That didn't exist before we got here. You know what I mean? It's just something man came up with to be able to track shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's when you think deep, bruh, it's like, bruh, I don't even want to get a headache thinking about that shit. Time is not real. Hey, I'm telling you, man made time. Man took the things that they seen and converted it into something physical as time. You know what I mean? What we call an hour is what man created. What we call a year is what man created. None of that shit. It just, the earth goes around the sun, and then also the earth goes around on its axis. Yeah, all that's true. It happens. But the amount of time we had to come up with a system to be able to gauge things so we can understand it. So time is do you believe in time travel? I believe that it can. I think it can happen, because there's no limits to anything. We just don't know how to do it yet. But I think everything in life is limitless. There's no limits. Just like for instance, space is limitless. So if space is limitless, what makes you think that there's a limit on anything else that can be done or achieved? We just don't know the calculations of getting the equation to understand how that works. How does time, by what man calls it, how does time work? Can you go forward? Can you go back? You know what I mean? And you think the reason why I believe that you can't, there is a beginning, like you can go forward and go back in time, is because, like I said, when you see a supernova or something way out in the distance in space with the capabilities you may have to see it, what you are seeing happened millions and billions of years ago. Ain't that time travel? Because light only goes so fast. So whatever happened out there in space, by the time we see it, it didn't happen years ago already. But light takes so long to get here by its speed. It's not instant. Light is not instant. That's the whole thing right there. If we know light ain't instant, as soon as you hit the light switch, the light don't come right on. Slow, take a look, film yourself in a video. Hit the light switch and the light coming on. Now slow that footage down and show me exactly how long it takes for the light to turn on after you hit the switch. That shows you light does not travel fast. I mean, to us it travels fast, but when you slow it down and you actually see how long it takes, you're like, oh shit, I hit the switch, the light ain't on yet. When you slow it down. So light travels like that. So if we seeing things that happened billions of years ago beyond our star system, then that shows me right there, time is an illusion. You know what I mean? It's like we're not seeing real time. That's why they have to put the word real in front of time when you're seeing something happen as it happened. But come on now, do you think cell phones and TV can show you shit instantly when it happens? Or is there a delay by the time it breaks down the information and footage, translates it in the air, our TV and phones grab it, bring it down to our device, and then we watch it? You think that's instantaneously? That you see everything happening as it happens? No. And that's exactly what happens with light. You don't see light as instantly as it happens. It takes time. Now, it might be a short time, depending on how the distance between the event and us seeing it. But when they say shit happens way out in space, like a supernova or the Big Bang happening of another galaxy, by the time we see it, that shit didn't happen billions of years ago. So you mean to tell me it took billions of years? I wasn't even born. My dad wasn't born. My granddad wasn't born. My great-granddad wasn't born. My great-great... Go on and on and on. Mankind didn't exist when that shit happened, but we just now seeing it. That shows me time ain't shit. Time ain't shit. Time is only something so we can grasp and understand a little bit of, you know what I mean, what time is. Now, we know shit goes on. Like, for instance, dogs compared to humans. One human day is the equivalent to 1 week in dog years. That's how fast that they age. They age 7 days to R1. That's why they don't live a long time. You know what I mean? Dogs don't live a long time. They live, especially if you get them as a pup. But just imagine every day you live, that dog done live 7. 2 days, 14. 3 days, 21. 4 days, 28. For every 4 days you live, that dog done lived a month already. The way that the body of that animal, you know what I mean? It's crazy to think that we're on the same planet, the same gravity pull, you know what I mean? But yet every animal and creature is different. It takes us 9 months to go ahead and give birth. Some animals, it takes them 2 months, 3 months, and then they're right back at it again. And you know what I mean? Top of the morning, T-Rock. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of shit in life that makes you think. It makes you think we don't know it all. We want to know it all. But in between us not knowing and when we do figure it out, that's a long time of space to figure. That's a lot of shit that we don't know. That we still don't know. And there's shit beyond that we'll never know. Not when I say we, I'm talking about us that's here and alive right now. We're gonna be gone by the time there's other discoveries. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. There's a lot of shit, man. We just talking shit. 420 Gabe in the building. Hey, bro. Hey, get high and listen to this shit. Like I said, man, it's a lot of shit, but it's good shit to talk about. It's shit to me. It's intriguing. Like, okay, that's damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Not that I'm like, oh, like the crazy shit. Like my son, mom, she freaks out. The thing that freaks her out is space, and I understand where she's coming from, because she looks at space like, for you to have the concept of something that never ends is like, as humans, we don't know anything that never ends. Everything as a human ends. Life, technology, some technology ends and then new one takes over. Nobody plays a cassette tape. Who plays a record album? Matter of fact, how many people you know with an 8-track cassette player? Nobody. Because some technology comes to an end, then new shit replaces it. And that's facts. You know what I mean? Humans, we only live so long. We die. Our kids, their kids take on. Now they start over. It's like technology. They start over where we left off. You know what I mean? And hopefully they can improve the human race for humans to evolve along the way. Not de-evolution, to go backwards, which the only thing that can make that happen is a nuclear war. Because like they say, here's an old saying. They said if World War III was to happen, World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. That lets you know how everything will be set back. Because everything will be destroyed. Everything we created and invented to make life easier will be gone. Gone. World War III will end all that shit. Because all these nukes that'll be dropped, the earth will get punished and scorched, but over time, there will be new growth. You know what I mean? So as humans, we know the concept of everything ends. Nothing lasts forever. But then when you have the concept of space, that kind of blows your mind like, fuck. Everything else ends and has an ending. But then again, maybe space does have an ending. What will make space blow? What will make space end? Who knows? Maybe we don't have that answer yet. Maybe there's a point where space ends and all the stars and planets, moons get gone too. You know what I mean? Hey, it's deep. I don't get scared about that because hey, none of us are gonna be here when we find out. Oh, elephants are pregnant 22 months? See, that's crazy. All species on Earth are different. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Because, bro, I know rabbits. It don't take long for rabbits. That's why they breed. And how many of a litter of rabbits? Man, them motherfuckers. Hey, rats too, though. Bro, I used to have pet rats. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I own everything I love. At one time, and I made a dumb mistake because when I used to get pets years ago, I got pets that nobody, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say nobody had them, but just different shit. I was always different. I didn't want a dog like you got or a fucking cat. You know, I didn't have scorpions. I didn't have pet rats. Well, I had rats that I bought, and I made the wrong mistake of getting a male and a female, and I named them Pimp and Ho. I swear to God. My rats' name were Pimp and Ho. These motherfuckers bred like a motherfucker, man. At one time, and this is the time when I had to get rid of them. I had 35 rats at one time. Most of them, baby, they had the adults, the male and female, Pimp and Ho, but the other fucking 33, all little motherfuckers, like little with fur and shit, and you know what I mean? Hey. Me and my dad took them out in the woods and let them motherfuckers go, bruh. That was no go. The mama died. See, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna say that for the Paper Hound TV channel, y'all. I got pet I got pet stories too. Oh my God. These motherfucking rats, the way they fucking breed, no wonder motherfuckers a household can be infested real quick. Cockroaches is another one. You know what I mean? That's why they tell you, if you ever see a cockroach, don't step on it, because if it's a female and it's pregnant, the eggs that's underneath her will get stuck under your shoe, and you'll track them eggs wherever you walk. Therefore, they're gonna start breeding and wherever you take them to. You know what I mean? Hey, I heard that shit. I'd never step on a cockroach again. Fuck that shit. I go get me the raid or something. I'm not gonna, man, if the motherfuckers got babies, bro, hey, you don't step on that shit. Like they said, you'll carry them fucking eggs to wherever you going, to your house, to your neighbor's house, your friend's house, and give their ass a whole fucking problem. Them German cockroaches, them little small motherfuckers. Just imagine how big the eggs are on a small ass cockroach. In Hawaii, the motherfucking cockroaches fly. They big like this, and the motherfuckers got wings. I hate fucking cockroaches since a kid. Oh, I used to hate them motherfuckers, man. You said put a Plan B on your shoe. Shit, soak your shoe in some lighter fluid or you know what I mean, some shit to burn them up and kill them. For real. Oh yeah, man. Hey, all y'all motherfuckers up early in the morning. I'm proud of y'all. You know, hanging with your boy Lunatik. And look, we talking shit that ain't football. I'm telling you, man, we got this shit. All right. Who got a new subject? Y'all want to get on a new subject? What's the new subject? You know what? I'm about to get off in a minute because I got a show at 7. What the fuck? Friday is jumping off at 7 a.m. It is almost 4:30. So 2.5 hours. I'm going to watch me a little bit of TV, knock down this beer. But most definitely, we going down at 7 a.m., y'all. We're going to talk some Raider shit. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all want to talk about, Raider shit. What players you look forward to seeing get out there on the field. You better get playing. Hey, this is what I want to know, Mike. Hey, check this out. You know how they reverse Roe versus Wade with with abortion? So if you can't get abortion, did they get rid of Plan B? Because ain't Plan B like an abortion? Before, or they don't look at it like that because it stops the process before the process even begins. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm going to the board. I'm getting Plan B and crushing it up in the powder and putting it in these bitches' drinks. Allegedly, I'm putting it in their drinks, bruh, and I'm raw dogging everybody. You know what I mean? I'm raw dogging everybody. I'm crushing up Plan B and throwing it in a vodka and cranberry all day. Allegedly. You ain't go that ain't happening. That is not happening. Oh man, Stan gets he get released this weekend, y'all. Yeah, Stan will be back this weekend. Matter of fact, we on Friday. He might come back, you know what? Friday night. He might come back tonight. It's Friday now. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't know if he's coming back or not. I gotta know. Because I know he got out, but I gotta make sure that is it house arrest or you know what I mean? How is this gonna work? You might be on house arrest, man. Got that ankle bracelet, but I gotta check. Yeah, but Stan should make a return tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow night. Yes, because tonight is the Adrian Broner fight, and then Teofimo Lopez goes down tomorrow or Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow. I gotta remember what time it is. Goes down tomorrow night. It's going down. Oh, and Amanda Nunes is fighting UFC tomorrow night as well. I can't wait. That'd be my shit. Boxing and UFC. Oh my God. I watched that shit in the nude with my boxing gloves on. They said, why you wear boxing gloves in the nude? So I can't jack off. Cause Nunez, hey, I watched Nunez, boy. Let me quit. Hey, some of them bras that be in the UFC, boy, you be seeing that monkey shot when they be on their back and getting the full mount, and you see their legs up in the air. I be like, ooh, her monkey kind of fat. Boy, she got a fat little monkey on that bit. Oh, little Curious George between the legs. You feel me? Hey, how you drink with boxing gloves? You use a straw, Alfredo. A fucking straw. You use a motherfucking straw, bruh. You hold the cup in your hands like this and just drink through the straw. Yes, sir. But yeah, UFC, hey, them little bras be fighting, boy. I be like monkey shot. Get the nibbling on that clitoris. Oh, did I say that out loud? Hey, did I say that out loud? Y'all heard that shit? Oh, my bad. Yeah, man, I gotta watch what I say. Get the nibbling on that. I'm like, come here, girl. Let me chew on that. Let me chew on that motherfucking. Let me chew on that shit, girl. Come here. She's like, ooh, put my clit between your gap. I say, put my dick between your tits. Fair exchange ain't no robbery, bitch. She's like, no, Lunatic, don't talk to me like that. What, you want me to spit on you and call you bitch? Yeah, but just don't talk to me like that. Brother Stan gonna be in the building tonight, tomorrow night, one of the two. He been overdue. He been resting. Yeah, man, I'm about to bust him, man. I'll see what he want to do. How we gonna do this shit? I'm trying to get some Alfredo laughing like a motherfucker. Let me nibble on that shit, girl. Come here. Does that hurt? Some of the bitches like pain, though, bro. They like being choked and all that shit. And I can choke the shit out of a motherfucker, too. She want to be choked. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, though. Choking a bitch that want to be choked, I'm going to tell you, this is the horrible thing about that, though. You can't have a safe word. Because she can't say the shit. We going to say, hey, her safe word is butterfly. And I'm choking the bitch while I'm knocking her, just giving it to her. And she like, I'm like, what, bitch? I can't understand what you saying. She trying to say butterfly. But I'm choking the shit out of her. You see, like, hey, Mike, you might like to be slapped. I like a girl to bite my back. Hey, I say that shit. Hey, I like my back to be big. I like when a bitch bite a motherfucking back. You know, bitch bite me on the neck too, bitch. Vampire life, ho. Vampire life. I'm like, ooh. You taste like a jujube. I'm like, ooh. Bitch, you taste like salmon. Bitch, you taste like salmon. Bitch, you taste like sushi. You taste like a croquette, like a salmon croquette, bitch. All we need is some motherfucking breadcrumbs and some hot sauce. Bitch, you getting devoured. Oh shit. Bitch said I taste like a jujube. Bitch, you taste like salmon. Or as or as motherfucking Abram would say, bitch, you taste like salmon. That nigga pronouncing the L. Bitch, you taste like salmon. You mean salmon? No, salmon. Oh, nigga, that's why you with the Saints, bitch. Cause you go down there. You better not say that shit. I don't even think there's salmon down in the Gulf. I know there's that motherfucking alligator gar. We was out there catching that shit. The alligator gar out. Hey, that's some good ass meat. But boy, to cut that motherfucking tough ass skin, you need for like my brother was showing how to do the motherfucking how to clean a alligator gar. You need some wire cutters. Hey, man, them motherfuckers got skin like armor for real. And they said back in the day, the Indians used to use the skin or the scales of alligator gore as like protection, like shields, and because it was so tough. And hey, they ain't lying. You ain't lying. Motherfuckers need to get the skin of a alligator gore against child support. You child support cover, you put that shit up, like, oh, we can't serve him papers. He got alligator gore skin up. God damn it. Oh shit. You know what? I think if I remember right, I think Hard Knocks is going to fucking, oh my God, who was it? They mentioned it. They said who it was going to be. Hard Knocks. Oh my God. Is it the Jets? I'm about to find out for y'all right now. What teams are going to be featured on Hard Knocks 2023? Oh, they haven't named it yet, but they said that the NFL might be having trouble finding teams to be on Hard Knocks. Nobody want to, man, come on, bro. I mean, I understand it's a good reality show, but it's like you cause teams that's on that show to walk on eggshells. Why would I want a show to film everything I'm doing so everybody that we play this season gets a head start on developing a game plan against me? You know what I mean? That shit is fucking weird. Why would you jeopardize that shit? These motherfuckers see you out there playing, and you know what I mean? I know they taking notes, bro. That's just what you do. I need if you feel like you playing that team that's on Hard Knocks, you're like, I need you to go take notes. Go see what they running and who's running it, and come back and let me know. That shit is like, fuck. Ain't nobody gonna show you shit. You up there doing Hard Knocks, and motherfuckers got they get info that nobody else get, bruh. Especially if you playing their ass. Like, we play y'all, but you on Hard Knocks, we gonna beat that ass. Hey, can you imagine being the team that plays against them on Hard Knocks and loses? Like, nigga, you didn't get the memo? Nigga, how they running the jet sweep? Oh shit, nigga, I'm having a ball up here tonight. Nigga, I need a stripper and a condom. That's all I need. Or a masseuse. They say a masseuse translated is jack me off. With oil. Jack me off with oil is the translation. Yeah, you remember when they put us on Hard Knocks? We didn't. I mean, for our entertainment, it was good. But come on, bro, you're putting teams at a disadvantage, man. At a disadvantage. Now, look, this is what they should change it to. This is my idea, my theory. Change Hard Knocks from showing them in their season, right? Do a Hard Knocks about the war room during the draft. I mean, you did a movie on this shit. Wasn't it called Draft Day? That was a good movie, too. I like that movie. But show it in the draft room and then air the shit after the fact, because then that draft board is null and void. You can't. Now, if you did it live while they was doing it, then I can see teams saying, oh, look at their draft board. This is who they got value. But if you release the footage way after the fact of the draft happening, like even a day later, it's too late. You can't even use that information to be like, oh, look at their draft board. It don't fucking matter. We got who we got and we didn't get who we wanted. So I think they should do like, they should change it to like the draft day shit. Just to show us the willing and dealing, the discussions with the agent, with the front office, how to get that right sweet spot to a contract, trades, you know, all that shit. Potential trades. You know what I mean? They can turn and look at the camera and be like, oh yeah, such and such team is offering us this draft pick and that draft pick for this draft pick at number 7. We felt like saying no because the guy that we want was on the board, so we took him. You know what I mean? But show us that later. Like you can stagger that shit. That can even be a day later. You know what I mean? Or wait till after the 3rd day of the draft and then show Hard Knocks the draft. You know, do a draft spinoff. I think that'll be dope. Hey, Mike, I make the best fifis, bro. Hey, $10.99 plus $5 shipping. I shoot you one. All I need is a towel, a rubber glove, a rubber band, and some lotion, bro. I make the best fifis, bro. Matter of fact, I make one when I get off of here. Motherfuckers be like, oh, this nigga about to make a fifi. Hey, make fun if you want, but look, here's a lunatic fact for you. I never ever had to pay child support. And I dropped the mic. Never ever have I ever had to pay child support. How many of y'all can say that shit? How many of y'all can actually say that shit? I'm not getting, my check ain't getting hit. She not touching my shit. Because anything my son needs, I get it. She can't say shit. Plus, I ain't got no vindictive ass baby mama either, though. That's another thing y'all gotta watch out. Stop having babies with these punk bitches that want get back at you when you leave them. Go get you a square bitch. A square bitch ain't gonna be vindictive. A square bitch who parents got money. That's what you do. So when you leave her and be like, look, we not together no more, but whatever you need for our kid, I got you. Oh, you're such a good baby daddy. Yeah, you were such a horrible girlfriend. No, let me quit. You're like, what? Micah Beasy, man, salute to you as well. You said just make a fifi. Hey, I just said that shit already. You said that shit. Make a fifi, Mike. I can make the best fifis on earth, bruh. But you know what? You ain't gonna need that no more when they come out with that motherfucking that AI Gok 2000. That AI Gok 2000 is coming, bruh. Oh, it's coming. I'm getting one of them motherfuckers. You ain't gotta take that motherfucker out to eat. You ain't gotta use condoms. You know what I mean? She don't want shit. She ain't looking to get married. She just an AI motherfucking robot that all you do is just bust one and then you turn her off, you wash up and go to bed. Bruh, that's like the dream. That's the dream. You know what I mean? Oh, and also she can play video games with you. You want to play Fortnite? She'll play with you. You know what I mean? No child support, no extra grocery bill. You know what I mean? That motherfucker just, you come home, everything all clean and shit. Get an AI robot sex slave. You know what I mean? Hey, your life will be better. Mike, I'm gonna tell you, bruh, do not use Icy Hot. Here's a lunatic story right here, y'all. Some of y'all I might have told y'all some of this. So my ex-girlfriend, right? She did some kinky shit with me. She was down. I salute to you, homegirl. I ain't gonna say your name, but if I was ready for a relationship, you definitely would have been the one. I would, because I'm telling you, everything went. But look, this is what she did. She surprised me, bruh. That icy. I'm gonna show you why that Icy Hot ain't cool. She got some ice and the little the cool mint Hall's cough drop. She put a Hall's cough drop, the icy cool, whatever the fuck it was, the icy cool Hall's cough drop and some ice in her mouth and gave me head. Bruh. Don't do that shit. You not nothing. Your shit is too cold, and it's cold chemically, and it's cold because of ice. and you don't get no feeling out of that shit, bruh. And it's just like, ooh. Every time she put her mouth on me, ooh, the fuck? You know what I mean? That never do that shit, bruh. You're not gonna, nope, ain't nothing happening. Nothing happening, bruh. It's not fun. You gonna be mad as a fuck because you're not gonna feel shit. Everything is gonna be numb. Everything is gonna be numb on everything. For real. It's gonna be numb. You gonna be mad as a motherfucker. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to bust, but I can't bust because I don't feel shit. But I mean, I give her props for experimenting and trying something new. But we found out we ain't doing that shit no more. For real. I'm kind of getting lit right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to be lit live. Let's see, 4:46. I'm gonna get off of here at 5, and then in 2 hours I'll see y'all at 7. If if I don't pop up at 7, don't be mad, because I'm telling you, I might for the next couple hours watch TV, and next thing you know, eyelids get heavy, and I might be out for the count. So don't be mad, but at least y'all got to enjoy this show. You feel me? This is entertainment at its finest. Ain't nobody up. Who the fuck is live right now? Who the fuck is live right now at motherfucking on the West Coast? 4:47 in the morning. Who the fuck is live? These motherfuckers can't fuck with me, man. Look, let me go ahead and toot my horn real quick. And this is real shit, and can't nobody tell me otherwise. There is no other content creator on YouTube doing the shit that I do. It is what it is. And I'm not bragging. I'm just letting they ass know that no matter what you do, you can't do what I do. I'm the most diverse Raiders content channel in the game. Sam Lyon. Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast. Monday through Thursday. What the fuck Friday? Fridays. Friday night. The Dirty Lunatic Show. Raiders Infused Comedy. Saturday night. The Dirty Lunatic Show. Raiders Infused Comedy. Right? Then I bring you shows such as Cooking with the Nation. Raiders Drift. Cleophas and Stan Reaction Show. Come on, bruh. During the season, and I hope to get this shit off and cracking this year. I hope it works out for me. But we do have From the Grill to the Shield. Or no, From the Shield to the Grill. Barbecuing, Tailgate Nash Show. Silver and Black Ink. About Raider tattoos. The best, dopest Raider tattoos out there. When they got it. Who did it. How much it costs. And is that your prized possession? Right? Then we got Raider Rides. Raider cars that's wrapped or airbrushed in Raider themes, artwork on that vehicle, representing that shit. Bro, come on now. Every content creator on this platform, on the Raider shit, all they sit there and do is Raider. When they say Raiders, they talk about the play, mini camp, training camp. Come on, bro. There's only so much Raider shit you can give people. Give them more. Focus on I ain't gonna say your, because this nation ain't your nation. It's our nation. One nation. Focus on the nation. Give the nation different shit. They're gonna pick what they want and ignore what they don't. That's not a knock on them. That's just what their preference is. But these other motherfuckers, all they doing is talk about the same shit every fucking day. And if it ain't their idea what they talk about, they talking about the shit they heard another content creator talk about. Oh, well, I want to address. Man, fuck a dress, bitch. Bitches wear dresses. I ain't addressing shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find out ways to give y'all content that ain't no other motherfucker giving y'all. Facts. Like this show here. This ain't no scheduled show. This is a show. If I'm available and I feel like it, I do a show at 3 o'clock. Look, let me show you why it's 3 o'clock. See where it say after hours? Look at the clock in O in the word hours. What time does that say? I'll wait. What time does the clock in the O say in hours? 3 o'clock. This show will only pop up around 3 o'clock. Will it happen every night? Every other night? Nope. Is it consistent? Nope. Nope. It ain't none of that shit. Is it all Raider football? No. What's the name of the show? The Mind of Lunatic. It's just whatever the fuck pops into my mind is what I'm going to talk about. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. If you don't, stand on the sideline. But you guys still a part of the nation. I don't hate y'all for not participating in the 7-on-7 flag football drill. You know what I mean? But y'all here. But see, I'm go back to what I was reiterating. There is no other content creator in the Raiders realm that can fuck with me. That it is what it is. They can't fuck with me. Y'all got so yeah. It's like, can you imagine? Okay, put it like this. I'm gonna show you the difference between others and I. Imagine going into a grocery store, right? And say, for instance, you like ice cream, you like pizza, you like donuts, you like bacon, you like French bread, you know what I mean? You like all that kind of shit, right? All that shit you like. Imagine going into a grocery store and all they got is eggs. All they got is eggs. Y'all go to the grocery store and y'all be like, wait a minute, where the fuck is the lasagna? Where the donuts? You know what I mean? Where's the bacon? You don't have that, sir. We got eggs though. Like, nigga. All you got is eggs? Bruh, all we got is, but we got the best eggs though. We got the best eggs. You ain't got no bacon? We ain't got bacon, but we got eggs though. Bruh. You ain't got no catfish? No, we got eggs though. So there's nothing else but eggs. That exactly right. All we got is eggs. That's exactly how these motherfucking content creators is. When y'all go to their channel, they keep talking the same shit over and over and over again, like shit gonna change. But some of y'all got interest that's like, shit, Lunatic, he got cooking with the nation, man. He showed us how to make, you know what I mean, whatever. Caramel ice cream. He showed us how to make apple and goat cheese stuffed chicken breast. He showed us how to make shrimp fried rice, and you know what I mean? Or better yet, let's keep moving on. He gives us Friday and Saturday nights as the Dirty Lunatic show. It's a sketch comedy show. They don't really talk about the Raiders, but they just crack jokes, and you know, there's puppets and characters, and like Saturday Night Live, or better yet, like motherfucking Key and Peele, or like the Chappelle show. Yeah, exactly. We give you something different because you guys got different likes. Y'all don't just, I mean, we love the Raiders. Don't get me wrong. The Raiders is the shit. But everything that I do outside of the Raiders is geared towards either the Raiders or Raider Nation. The cooking show. Why you think the name of the title is Cooking with who? Cooking with the Nation. Because some of y'all may not know how to cook. Or maybe y'all do know how to cook, but you don't have no extra recipes that you want to try. That's what I'm here for. Let me give y'all something different. You know what I mean? Y'all like, maybe it's a Friday, Saturday night. You guys ain't doing shit. You ain't going out that night. You know what I mean? A little bitch on a period. You can't fuck. So you gonna stay at home and watch YouTube shit. And next thing you know, the Dirty Lunatic show. We give you comedy. You know what I mean? That come on now. Maybe like, the season's about to start. I got these brand new J's, or I got these brand new whatever. You know what I mean? I need to write the color scheme. I need a Raider. What kind of Raider hats is out? I come at you with Raiders drip. Show you the new Raider shit that's out there. If you're interested in it, get it and match it up with whatever. Raiders drip. Come on, bruh. I'm bringing y'all different content that ain't nobody. Everybody is doing the same shit over and over again. Hey, look, beef and broccoli. Come on, Mike. Hey, Mike, you know this shit, bruh. These other motherfuckers is fucking. It's like, look. I'm gonna give you another example. Here's another analogy of what these other motherfuckers give you. Imagine, okay, you guys are married, right? Some of y'all are married, right? Can you imagine coming home to dinner and your wife, every dinner y'all come home, like you get off work, long day of work, man, you tired. You ready to eat a good meal, take a shower, eat a good meal, and just get ready to go to bed and do it all over again the next weekday, right? Can you imagine coming home tired, putting in a 10, 11, 12-hour shift, maybe even more, right? And your wife keeps making you top ramen every night. Every night she's making top ramen. Can you imagine that? So when is the point when you get tired of top ramen and say, look, bitch, if you don't cook nothing else, I want a divorce? You know what I mean? When do you tell her you want a divorce? When she keep cooking you top ramen, bruh. That's Raider content. When are you gonna say, bruh, y'all talked about this shit yesterday? Y'all talk about the same shit. There's no news out there, but y'all motherfuckers keep talking about the same shit. I'm going over to Raiders Allegiance because he keeps giving us an option. Now, my live content is Raider content. All my live content is Raider content, but my pre-recorded content is shit that you can choose from. You go into the grocery store and you be like, you either want turkey bacon or you want real bacon. You want thick cut or you want thin cut. You want maple or you want brown sugar. I'm giving you options. And just because you don't like one option, but you like the other, who the fuck am I to be like, oh, nigga, what, you hating on, you hating on maple bacon, nigga? Oh my goodness. You said every what? Hold on, what Google say? Every month I run out of GB data. Hold on. Watch it, NWA show on. Hey, I'm constantly at work to try to give y'all new shit. Y'all know this shit, man. Come on now. You never seen me have an issue with a motherfucker unless they deserve a motherfucking issue. And I got issues. I got not personal issues. I ain't got personal issues, but I got let me rephrase that. I got issues to give motherfuckers if they want issues. You know what I mean? Hey, I still fuck with top ramen, Mike. Hey, I got my son love top ramen. I fuck with it. Motherfuckers don't understand the struggle, man. Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, nigga, I done made it. Nigga, fuck top ramen. Nigga, I'm making spaghetti and ravioli and motherfucking fettuccine with shrimp Alfredo sauce. Yeah, I do that too, though. But no, bro. I'm trying to get this episode of the peach and pear cobbler I made, but it keeps saying that my fucking file, the video, has been some shit they say with the file has been corrupted or some shit. And I'm like, well, why I can watch it on my computer, but I can't upload it into the program to do the editing. But I do have, y'all seen the caramel ice cream? I do have a peach and pear cobbler that I made with butter crust. Yes, I did. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it up out there. That's the next episode. I'm gonna drop that shit. Oh, Cooking with the Nation. Yeah, for real. Cooking with the Nation. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, these motherfuckers is not thinking out the box, bruh. And when it comes to thinking out the box and actually taking that thought and making it reality, there's nobody fucking with me. I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody watching. If you're new here, subscribe to the motherfucking channel or I'm gonna come eat your firstborn. I said it. No, I ain't gonna eat your firstborn. But please, subscribe to the channel, man. If you like this content, you're getting a little hee-hees and ha-has out of it. That's the whole intent. I want to lighten the mood. I want you to be in a realm of happiness, splendor, enjoyment. There's no reason to sit there and be mad and you're watching videos about your team that you love, but you're mad. You know what I mean? There's people out there that hate on us. People that call themselves Raider fans that hate on us. Even the Raiders, the Raiders said this shit. That's the crazy shit. Ziegler sees it. Even Max Crosby sees the motherfuckers that hate us that's supposed to be Raider fans. They mention that shit. And I'm going to show you how crazy the game is. You got motherfuckers that talk bad about their own team, right? And I'm talking about content creators. Fuck it, I'm going to say it. Motherfuckers that's content creators. They talk bad about the Raiders and then turn around and try to get motherfuckers that's Raiders to get on their show and have a conversation with them and not bring up the fact that they think the Raiders ain't shit. How fake is that shit? How fake can you be to talk bad about the team that you say you love, then get a motherfucker to come on your show that's a Raider fan, that's a Raider, not a fan, a Raider, whether it's a coach or a player, and then act like all in their face, smiling, oh yeah, man, we think you gonna do good. Nigga, you just said the motherfucking team was shit. I'm telling you, y'all better watch these motherfuckers you out there subscribing to. These motherfuckers is hoes. On everything I love, these motherfuckers is hoes. Y'all better watch out. You can't make a hoe into a housewife. Just because you follow them don't mean they gonna change their ways. I'm telling y'all that shit. Do you cook like the dude? Yeah, hey, Mike, I do. I be butt-ass naked, dick all in the skillet when I'm making scrambled eggs. I had a second-degree burn on the tip, but then what I learned work is putting on a condom before I cook scrambled eggs. And, bro, I haven't been burned in a while. I've never been burned by a woman, but I'm never going to be burned by a skillet ever again, Mike. So, yeah, I do cook butt-ass naked. With a ball cap and beanie. No, not ball cap and beanie. That's a little eccentric. That's hot. Nigga be sweating over the stove with a beanie and a ball cap. Nah. But yeah, I do cook I do make scrambled eggs butt ass naked. And I scramble the eggs with my dick in the skillet. Come on, Mike. When you ask me questions like that, bro, you know what kind of answer you're going to get, right? You do know what kind of answer you're going to get, right? Don't, hey. You going to fuck around and get my motherfucking, my ass banned. But see, it's late night, though. Well, it's early morning. My bad. Damn. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm about to jump off this shit real quick, y'all, man. I'll be back at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on WB Balls on your chin. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's sitting here rocking with your boy Lunatik on this Friday morning. You know what it is, and you know what it was, and you know what it shall be. Shout out to the realest motherfucking chat ever to chat inside the Raiders. No, I didn't glitch. I was fucking with y'all. Inside of the Raider Nation motherfucking chat, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. We got Joseph. Joseph, what's the deal, man? Soda, what's the deal, man? Hey, I'm about to jump off. Hey, but I will be back at 7 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here, Raiders Allegiance. It is What the Fuck Friday. We're just going to talk about what these suck-ass motherfuckers is talking about, hating on the Raiders. You know what I mean? They got these teams out here that ain't Raider teams, but they have something to say and tweet about. Fan base, too. Tell their fan base to eat an uncircumcised dick without ketchup or mustard. Eat it raw. Take it down your throat. Hopefully you got gag reflexes that don't work. Shout out to everybody out there. Hey, I'm Lunatic Raider. You have been watching The Mind of Lunatic, where anything goes, everything goes, and whatever. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let's get a round of applause for the chat of the nation. Y'all support us. Y'all keep us going. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all the real MVPs of this shit. And with that being said, man, I'm out of this motherfucker. I'm Lunatic Raider, Raiders Allegiance. We will be back. When I said we, me, myself, and I, we will be back at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, Raiders Allegiance. I'm Lunatic Raider. I'm out this. B-I-E.